yells, or any other distractors that are not conducive to maintaining the dignity and grandeur of this event. We ask that you hold your applause and congratulatory yells until after all names have been called so that the next name called can be heard clearly. Your assistance will help provide the very best graduation for each student. Thank you in advance for your cooperation to ensure a dignified graduation ceremony. Se le pide que trate esta ceremonia con el máximo respeto posible. Cada estudiante que se gradúa merece escuchar su nombre cuando es anunciado. Se le pide abstenerse de utilizar cornetas, bocinas de aire, campanas, gritos o cualquier otro objeto o gestos distractores que no sean apropiados para mantener la dignidad y la grandeza de este evento. Le pedimos que contenga sus aplausos y gritos de felicitación hasta después de que todos los nombres hayan sido anunciados. De esa manera, el siguiente nombre podrá ser escuchado claramente. Su cooperación nos ayudará a proporcionar la mejor ceremonia de graduación para cada estudiante. Gracias de antemano por su cooperación en garantizar una digna ceremonia de graduación.
Please stand for the presentation of colors in our Lyceum opening. Mission to develop young men into active leaders in the development of intellectual, moral, physical, social, and cultural skills in society as one. Vision: the school of today is tomorrow's leaders. Creed: we are the Rock Academy. We believe in transforming our knowledge and business. We believe that success is our experience, not chance. We know our actions are governed by transparency rather than social. We as institutions hold ourselves accountable for our actions. We are successful for honesty, individual elections. We are loyal to our family. We are a brother's keeper. We are committed to our community. We are service to mankind. We have the audacity to hold. We have the audacity to succeed. We are the lead of our Leadership Academy. You may be seated.
And welcome to the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy at Benjamin Franklin Terrell, class of 2017 commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the Obama staff, friends of Obama, board members, parents, families, friends, and guests. I would like to extend a special welcome to our distinguished guests for this evening ceremony. DISD, Board of Trustee Dr. Lou Blackburn, Dallas ISD's Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Leslie Williams, and founding principal of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, and now Executive Director of the Southwest Theater Academy, Mr. Nakia Douglas. One of the greatest accomplishments in life is graduating from high school. Senior year and graduation serves as a marker that a student is now ready for all that life has to offer, beyond the 12 K education system. It's a time where students will begin exploring higher education options and the world of employment with a more fervent and focused level of effort. However, it is the graduation ceremony that allows the graduates and all of those who supported them over the years to take a moment to pause in celebration of all the hard work it took to get to this point. As the principal of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy at Benjamin Franklin Terrell, I, Michael Bland, welcome you today to celebrate the accomplishments of 35 young men before you who are on the path to be graduating the graduating class of 2017, known as the most likely to change the world. Thank you.
And on this particular day, at this particular time, 35 eager and ready young men reached a major milestone, graduation. One can say that this ceremony is for the graduates. One can say that this ceremony is for the faculty of Obama. One can also say that this ceremony is for the family and loved ones. This ceremony is for 35 graduates who have been instructed by the faculty of Obama and other campuses to reach one of education's most treasured moments, We share this moment with our families and loved ones who supported us on our journey. This ceremony is for all who served in pivotal roles to make us feel that we are the class most likely to change the world. We don't take this class theme lightly. We know that we have been prepared to be change agents in every phase of our lives. So, on this particular day and at this particular time, please join in celebrating 35 graduates of Baumann's class of 2017.
I first want to thank God for guiding me along this journey and allowing me to be on stage today. I also want to thank Dr. Lou Blackburn, Mr. Leslie Williams, Mr. Nakia Douglas, Mr. Brandon, Baumann faculty, friends, students, and parents who all supported class in 2017. Try it out for a week, and if you don't like it, come back. These are the words from my dad on the first day of school. I was coming from Carrollton, and waking up at 5:30 was no easy task. But there was something about this school that stood out to me. You know, it was the vision. The school of today for tomorrow's leaders. You know, I could barely tie my tie. You know, I couldn't tie my shoes. I could barely put on a belt. There were so many things that I was just behind on, but this school pushed me. And having those 34 brothers right here alongside made everything better for me. As I reflect back on 6 years, I think the phrase, hold the vision, trust the process. Our journey was more than bumpy. In fact, there's times I remember backwards. You know, from causing us conference trouble, when we did manage our impulsivity during our birthdays, to having one of those talks every single year, but we bounced back stronger than ever. You know, I think about the vertical personified and the growth that made me in 7th grade. In our time at the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, we are able to leaders who understand the power of purpose and are driven by determination to succeed. As we face college next and plan our legacy on earth, I charge you up in global game changers. Baseball great Tom Leffler declares, there are 3 kinds of people in this world. People who make it happen, people who watch what happens, and people who wonder what happened. Class of 2017, I charge you with making it happen. And we're already doing so by being 35 young minority males who are pushing the bounds of what society expects us to do. Our time here is equipped us with the tools to change the world, while doing so with energy, resilience, and an unwavering passion. Our bond is everlasting, and I can count on any one of you guys at any time in my highs and my lows. I love you guys. Now let's go and change the world. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Brother Taylor Owens, and it is my honor to be your valedictorian for the 2016-2017 school year. Although it is my label, I did not get here alone. I would first like to thank God for getting me through 6 years with these guys, and for all of the late nights and early mornings that these teachers put me through with their loads of homework. I would like to thank Dr. Lou Blackburn, Mr. Leslie Williams, Mr. Nakia Douglas, Mr. Michael Bland, Mrs. Michelle Neely, and the rest of the Baumla faculty, family, guests, and friends, both present and past, because without you all, there will be no Baumla. Next, I would like to thank my mother and the rest of my family for the sacrifices that were made to get me to this point. Lastly, thank you to my brothers for always being there for me in times of joy and in times of sorrow. More specifically, I want to thank Third Air. I would like to leave you, my brothers, with 3 pieces of advice. Surround yourselves with the right individuals, live in the moment but plan for the future, and do not be afraid to let your light shine. In 7th grade, we read a book titled The Pact. The book talked about a group of men who formed a pact in order to overcome the trials and tribulations of life. In 11th grade, 8 of us took the liberty to form a pact of our own. Now I know you're wondering what happened from 8th through 10th grade. Let's just say we could all not see the big picture yet. Anyway, with the help of Mrs. Charles, we deemed ourselves Third Air. Third meaning we are the 3rd class to graduate from Baumla, and Air meaning that we are all heir to the throne of Baumla. We view ourselves as kings. As stated, I did not achieve this distinct honor on my own. Christian taught me to always find joy in every situation. Nick taught me to remain cool, calm, and collective in every situation, even when it was far more urgent. Michael taught me how to be the bigger person and take the high road. Savion taught me to always be optimistic and plan for my next move. George taught me how to just have fun and live in the moment. Jabari taught me simply to laugh at everything. And finally, Noble. Noble taught me how to compete while maintaining a healthy competition. I must admit, when we first came to Baumler, the competition between me and Noble was one for the ages, and we would drive Miss Johnson crazy. But without these brothers, I would not be who I am today. I said all of that to say, surround yourself with people who will help you grow even when they are not trying to. As we transition to college, we will be exposed to a wide variety of individuals, and while some may be beneficial to our lives, there are going to be a whole lot more who can bring us down. Be intentional with who you call your friends, and be cautious of the situations you are getting yourselves into. College is also a time for us to live in the moment while planning for the future. I say live in the moment because some of our greatest memories will be created in college. Enjoy the time because there is no turning back. I say plan for the future because life does not end after college. Not only is college a time to have fun, but it is a time to prepare and network for our future. As Dr. Masoma, a professor at A&M says, your network is your net worth. Sometimes it's not about who you know, but who knows you. Take every opportunity to get your foot in the door because you never know what opportunities may come about. What we do in college has an impact on the money we will make in the future. Now, if you see beyond the value of money and you are one with nature, then simply live in the moment. But if you could use money to pay bills, and yes, we unfortunately are going to have to pay bills, then prepare for your future. My favorite quote by Marianne Williamson is, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel so insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It is not in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Brothers, do not be afraid to let your light shine. Be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished, because just as one lit candle could spread fire to others, your light can help inspire so many more people. I would like to end with a song. If anyone in here knows the words, then feel free to join. If not, then I have no problem in letting my light shine and sing it by myself. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
As principal of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy at Benjamin Franklin Durrell, I hereby affirm that each candidate has met all requirements for graduation as determined by the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District, and they are qualified to receive their diplomas and to participate in this graduation ceremony consistent with the laws of the state of Texas and the Dallas Independent School District.
As Assistant Superintendent of the Dallas Independent School District, I am pleased to confirm the certification of the 2017 graduating class of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy.
Good afternoon. I am Brother David Cabrera. Dr. Lou Blackburn was elected to the Dallas ISD Board of Trustees in June 2001. He has provided leadership in several positions while on the board. Dr. Blackburn was born in Fort Worth, where he attended elementary school. After moving to Dallas, he attended Oliver Wendell Holmes Middle School and graduated from Franklin D. Roosevelt High School. He earned a bachelor's degree in music education and a master's in educational administration from Texas A&M University, Commerce, and a doctor of philosophy from the University of Texas at Austin. A career educator, Dr. Blackburn joined Dallas ISD in 1986 as an instrumental music teacher before serving as an assistant principal in the West Dallas area. Following a career move to the Texas Education Agency, he served as a principal in Goodrich, Texas, and Duncanville, Texas. He also has served as an adjunct professor of educational administration at various colleges and universities in the North Texas area. Dr. Blackburn represents Oak Lawn, West Dallas, Wilmer, Hutchins, and portions of East Oak Cliff. At this time, please welcome Dr. Lou Blackburn.
Good morning. It's been a long day. I want to say good evening to the administrators, faculty, and staff, and parents and relatives, and the friends that are gathered here today. I want to say congratulations to the 2000 graduating class of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, our leaders for tomorrow. Now, brothers, it is a privilege and an honor to have this opportunity to address you on this milestone occasion. Your successful attainment of a diploma is what gives meaning to the Board of Trustees' efforts and what guides their decisions. Congratulations on making it to this point in your life, your commencement into adulthood. The diploma you received today, Taylor, will open doors that otherwise may not have been open to you. The motivation you have had to move forward full throttle to acquire the best education possible is the same motivation that you would need to carry with you to accomplish future successes. As you prepare for your future, Noble, I encourage you to look at your past, because your past has determined where you are today. What you do today will determine where you are tomorrow. It's simply a matter of, are you moving forward or standing still? What are you waiting for, Jabari? You can't get to the top by sitting on your bottom. In other words, it may be easy to rest on your laurels, but you won't go anywhere if you don't stand up and move forward. You see, Michael, the great football coach Vince Lombardi said, the difference between successful people and others is not a lack of strength, not a lack of knowledge, but rather a lack of will. Titus, I ask you, do you have the will to succeed? You see, smart and successful people have said that the important thing, David, is to maintain your focus on where you want to go and then persist in getting there. Basketball great Michael Jordan said, I have failed over and over and again, and that is why I succeed. You see, Nicholas, he was focused on his destination, and he was persistent in getting there. Success is about getting things done. Among the characteristics that define successful people are quite simple. They find their passion, George. They have big dreams. They believe in themselves and they keep improving. They realize that it is okay to fail as long as you don't give up. They are bold and courageous, Isaiah. They maintain their integrity. They give back to their communities. They keep learning. Sometimes, Brian, they stand on the shoulders of others and have the audacity to hope, to dream, and maybe even run for president. Graduates, you didn't make it to this point by yourself. If you haven't thanked your family and friends and the teachers yet for all of their support, make sure it's one of the first things you do when you walk out of here. It is my sincere hope that you will have great success in life. Go forth throughout the world representing Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy and the Dallas Independent School District. Your high school years may be over, but remember, your education continues at Howard, MIT, Stanford, Harvard, and any of the colleges and universities across this nation. Parents, you have done well. Family and friends, keep your arms of love around these graduates. Help them find their many successes in life. Graduates, in the midst of your celebrations, I encourage you to find time to remember and thank those who have helped you get to this point. Graduates, I want you to stand up and thank those who have helped you to get here. Stand up and thank them for their constant support. It is time for a celebration for the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. Thank you. Now, as trustee for District 5, representing the Dallas Independent School District Board of Trustees, I am pleased to award the diplomas, thereby certifying that they are indeed graduates of the Dallas Independent School District. Thank you.
Taylon Owens. Noble Obriki. Titus Gurnell. Cameron Ajayi. David Cabrera. Ronaldo Aguirre. Wilbert August II. Ontario Brown. Roberto Chavez. Savion Curd.
Edward Diaz. Abraham Dominguez Reyes. Michael Ellis II. Jesus Escobedo. Brian Flores. Ricardo Garcia Chavez. Jabari Garrett. Hashim Hurd Anderson Jr. Eric King Jr. Nicholas Lampkin. Jose Lopez. Daniel Martinez. Stevie May. Christian Mays. Isaiah Merritt. Antonio Mosqueda Jr. Rolando Negron. Thomas Palmer. George Polk Jr. Jamarcus Preston. Davier Ross. Antonio Saenz. Jose Saenz. Asael Valentino. Hector Zuniga Jr.
Good evening. Giving honor to God, Dr. Blackburn, Mr. Williams, Mr. Bland, Ms. Neely, Ms. Johnson, the faculty and staff of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, family, friends, and community members and supporters of our young men. I am proud to stand before you all this evening. Everything we do and have started here began June 27, 2010 at 3:39 p.m. It was the understanding that to develop young men into impactful leaders through the development of their intellectual, moral, physical, social, and emotional skills for the global society tomorrow. Beyond that, building better husbands, fathers, and leaders for our families and communities. That's why we're here to celebrate today. So as we say congratulations to the graduating class of 2017 from the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, I do so with great honor, respect, and ultimately pride as we stand before you all this day, because this is their final rites of passages as brothers at the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy. As you all enter into this next season of life, you will encounter many challenges, unexpected issues, and uncharted experiences that no one can protect you from and or remove from your path, because each of them is uniquely designed to prepare you for tomorrow. As you all are furthering the legacy of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy and your transition to Baumler Men, it's important that we reflect upon where you've come from. This graduation pennant ceremony represents your final rites of passage from your pre-K 12 educational experience. As all brothers enter the campus, your progression through each transitional period at Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, marked first and foremost by the tie that your parents gave you in middle school. The great tie was significance, parents, of your acknowledgement of your young man's transition into secondary education. The 8th grade year, they received their navy blue tie. And the navy blue tie was bestowed upon them from upper school brothers here at the campus. During the junior candlelight, our young men received their gray and navy blue striped tie, which was bestowed upon them by the faculty and staff members as they were transitioning to their senior year. And during the senior awards brunch, the young men received their signature bow tie, which represents their final transition into manhood and to college. This being your final rites of passage ceremony from the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy, each of you all officially entered the campus brotherhood through your houses. Whether you were pinned into the House of Alliance, Decree, Expedition, or Justice, you all came to understand that he's not heavy, he's my brother. Whatever I do not only impacts me, but also impacts others. This final pinning ceremony represents the acknowledgement that each of you embody all of the characteristics of the 4 houses and are now ready for your ascension from brothers of the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy to BOMLA men. Brothers, prepare your pens. Men of BOMLA, wear your pen. Family, friends, faculty, staff, community, and world, I'm proud to introduce and present to you all the next generation of BOMLA men, the graduating class of 2017 from the Barack Obama Male Leadership Academy at BF Durrell.
At this time, could you please stand for the singing of our school song?